forward. They have some very, very good players, and they spent a lot of money again this summer on bringing people in, and it will be difficult. But I've got great belief in the players here at Hearts, and great belief in our defensive capabilities. And I think the biggest thing for us is to go to Portugal with some sort of some lead to hold on to.
Paul Hartley plays it up for McKenna! Hearts have scored! Mark de Vries gets the final touch. Just what the Hearts supporters wanted. Bordeaux are devastated. 1-0 Hearts.
The fact that your players now have a bit of European experience, how do you build on that?
Well, I think it's vital. I think experience in playing away from home in Zalgiris and away from home in Bordeaux, we put on 2 very good defensive performances there. And I think we'll need to be organised and we'll need to be good defensively to get through this tie. We have the benefit of being together as a team a little bit longer than Braga have. And we have the benefit of playing more games this season than Braga have. So these things are to our advantage. And we'll need, obviously, as well, to carry a little bit of luck. But it certainly isn't impossible to get through.
Given the financial difficulties the club has been going through, how important is it for Hearts to get into the group stages of UEFA Cup this season?
Well, it's very important, but no matter how important it is, it doesn't make it easy. You can only want something so much, and the players themselves don't have to take into account the financial implications of the tie and getting through into the group stages. Myself and the players, we want to win. We want to gain more European experience, to gain another decent scalp, and to progress and to learn from the European experience. So, although we want to get through, but money isn't our main motivation. Although from the club's point of view, it's a massive injection of cash.
You've experienced big European nights at Tynecastle, both as a player and as a manager. This match, of course, is going to be played at Murrayfield. It's going to be difficult to generate that kind of atmosphere, I would imagine.
It's going to be different. I don't know what the atmosphere is going to be like, to be honest with you, Dougie. But I think from our point of view, what's important is that we have to generate some sort of excitement within the stadium by putting on a decent performance. And okay, I don't think it'll be the same as Tynecastle, because it's not, the stands aren't quite as close to the park and such like. But that's the reason why we can't play there. Ironically enough, there isn't enough runoff room between the edge of the park and the stands. But I think it's really important that as a team that we do enough to give our supporters something to cheer about. And then if we can do that, then I think the atmosphere will be reasonable.
Murrayfield has become something of a political football with the fans, given the fact at the moment you're moving there next season. Are you concerned there might be a backlash from some of the fans?
Well, I hope not. They're 2 separate issues, I think. We have to play this European tie somewhere else other than Tynecastle, and that's the rules. So we're going to Murrayfield, and I'd plead with the supporters that this isn't a sample of what's to happen next season. This is a one-off. For this minute in time, a European tie played at Murrayfield because we can't play at Tynecastle. And I would ask everybody to do their best to try and make it to the game, to give the players their full backing, their full support, and to put any other issues to the side at the moment and try and get right behind the team and see if we can help us get through to the group stages of this competition.
Given everything that has been going on off the field, Tynecastle, you can't help but become more and more impressed with the job that Craig's doing there.
Absolutely, excellent. I want to say something else too. I've seen Murrayfield with football goals lined up for a football match. And there was a game some time ago, the Scottish MPs played Sport Scotland.
Big match.
Big game, all-ticket game. But I'm telling you, it looked great.
It's a great stadium. I've been there many times.
The problem is the surface.
Yes.
If it's smooth enough, I don't know what recent rugby matches have been played there. But when the football goals are there, it really looked a good stadium. So hopefully Hearts will get a turn there.
Yeah, the difficulty, of course, is, Bill, that it's far too big for the purpose. But, you take Craig's point, the Hearts fans have got to go along and support their side, haven't they?
They have. You hope for as big a crowd as possible. They're going to have to sort of tarpaulin off sections so it doesn't look cavernous. But I'm with Craig on this. Rugby grounds, you watch Ireland playing at Lansdowne Road, sometimes the grass just is that little bit too long, it's a little bit bobbly.
Sure.
But
that won't be an issue.
No, because Hearts will want to get up and at them anyway. But you desperately hope that they get a big crowd, well over 20,000, and that they can win this game.
Yeah, and again we can say the same about Braga as we said about Maritimo. I suppose we don't know an awful lot about them. They're a Portuguese side. They'll be good.
Yeah, they will be good. Yes, they'll be talented. And Craig's seen them obviously, or had reports on them, and he's talking about the skill level. and they will be skillful going forward. But I'm very impressed with Webster when he plays with Scotland, and of course Stephen Presley, great experience, and the goalkeeper Craig Gordon. He had one wee slip or a couple of slips midweek, but these three are in the national team. They're playing together, and I think that's the backbone of the Hearts side. And Craig talks about the defensive qualities, so I think they'll defend okay.
Yeah, it's important, as always, for the Scottish clubs to do well in midweek. You're going to hear a commentary on all three matches. Our colleagues on BBC Radio Scotland will have Celtic Barcelona for you from the Champions League on Tuesday night. That's at 7:30. And then on Thursday, it's Maritimo against Rangers and Hearts against Braga. Again, 7:30. That's on Thursday.